Okay, so here we are. Like I said, this is Beckenham Junction. This is part of the High Street. You know, it's quite little pleasant little place. Like I said, the church is just there where we've just been. I don't know if you can see that through the trees. I can't see it on the screen. You guys might be able to. I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see. That's where we've just come from. So, okay. Right, like I said, it's a bit windy today, so we might struggle a little bit with the wind blowing on it. So, like I say, it only takes a little breeze before it starts, you know, really, you know, making it really difficult sometimes. But hopefully, you know, it won't be too bad. Once we get down these steps as well, maybe the buildings will shelter us a little bit, so it won't be too bad. Hopefully. Right, okay. Oh, great, and it says that, and then the wind starts blowing even harder. Oh, great. Right, look, I'm going to stop it for a minute because I'll get a bit fed up trying to compete with the wind on this thing, to be quite honest. Right, I'm gonna leave it there for a minute until I can find a slightly more sheltered and less windy spot. Right, catch you guys in a minute or two. Bye for now. Oh, hang on, look. See, now the wind stops. It's like, oh, it's so frustrating. Right, I'm going to try and get across this road. Right, it's nice and clear at the minute. So whilst we've got a chance, let's get across. I mean, I was going to stop the video just then, but then I thought, oh, the wind stopped now. You know, it's just typical. And then, of course, then it decides to start up again. And do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know, it's, like I say, it's just rather annoying, really, to be perfectly honest with you. Anywho, let's not dwell on such things. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna right. So there. Oh, hang on, the wind's blowing again. Yeah, typical of the wind. Anyway, right. So this is more of the high street we're coming up to. Trying to keep an eye on the screen as well. So as you can see, it's a nice little pleasant street. Really like it. You know, I mean, Bromley South, it's because it's bigger, I guess, and there's more shops and stuff and what have you, sort of thing. So, you know, it's all right in its way, I guess. But I don't know. I've always liked Beckenham more. I guess because it's slightly smaller and it's got a more of a quaint feel to it again. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, you know, the thing is, it's got plenty of shops, but I like the way they all sort of wind around the road, and it just looks slightly more picturesque to me. Well, that's just to me anyway, than Bromley South High Street, to be quite honest. It's definitely got a more of a sort of community feel, if you like. So, right, okay. Now, I am just wondering whether, you see, I'm just trying to think because, you know, I'm supposed to be doing some of these videos to my new friend, or for my new friend, I should say, Silky, and she did say in one of her comments that she would love to have seen inside some of the shops, but the thing is that she didn't really specify what kind of shop she likes. So, you know, I don't want to really walk into a shop and especially if I do manage to get the permission to do that, and then it turns out that she's not really interested in the particular shop I went into. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, never mind. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. So, right, okay. So let's just have a little wander up here. Yeah. You know, it's funny because although I've been doing these vlogs for a little while now, and you know, I'm kind of getting more used to doing them, but you know, the thing is, still get quite self-conscious at times. And I guess, especially in a place where, I don't know, where it maybe feels a little bit more close-knit, like everybody seems to know everybody. I don't imagine that is the case necessarily, although I don't know. I must admit, I only visit this place, I don't live here, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't necessarily know. I mean, that's the kind of, actually when I think about it, that's the sense that I get from here actually. I get a sense that you know, it's much more of a community, you know what I mean, that like everybody knows everybody almost, sort of thing. That's the feeling or the sense that I get compared to, say, Bromley South. You know, it's like, oh look at this, hang on, I've got to show you this cake. Oh look at this, look, how cool is this? Oh wow, look, it's the Minions, but in a cake form. How cool is that? Oh, they're so cool. Look, Minions. Oh man. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. I just thought I had to show you that. Oh dear. I saw the not when it came out, like the pictures or whatever, but I did see that film, the first one they were in. What was it? Despicable Me. I'm not sure if I've seen can't even say it now. Despicable Me 2. I don't know if I've seen that one yet, but I've definitely seen the first one. And when I, you know, like I saw it online. I saw it on, I think it was on YouTube or something. I can't remember. I saw it online, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to watch this because it looks really good fun. And it was, and I really enjoyed it. And those little minion things were really funny. Do you know what? I've just realised, actually, and that's interesting, isn't it, really? Because you know what? This is the very shop where I got my tripod. I'm almost certain it's the same shop, actually. I think it is, anyway. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what? I swear it was either this one or maybe there's another one further down. Can't quite remember. But anyway, like I say, it's just funny because, like, I'm pretty sure it was in this town that I bought that tripod from. Look at that pub over there. That's nice, isn't it? Well, I say it was a pub. I think it's now a restaurant thing. But look, I love that. It's sort of like, what's that? What do they call that? Tudor style, I think. Call that Tudor style. Yeah. So here we go. Like I said, you've got some really lovely little shops and things. Got plenty of charity shops as well. That's a good one. Or as we used to call them, Womble shops. I don't know if people remember the Wombles, but it used to be a kiddies cartoon. Well, not cartoon, sorry. It was a... No, was it a cartoon? Do you know? Oh, God. That shows you. It shows you how long ago it was. I can't quite remember now. But anyway, so these characters called the Wombles, and they lived on Wimbledon Common. Obviously, this is all fictional. Obviously, it's a kids' thing. And one of their mottos was... well, they had a little song, actually. But one of their things was... or part of the lyrics of this song was... finding the things that the everyday folk leave behind, and they would make use of it. That was it. Make use of the things that the everyday folk leave behind, and the thing is that, like, that's why we call the charity shops Womble shops, because they're essentially all the things that people no longer wanted or needed or whatever, and donate to the charity shop, and then you come along and buy them. Do you know what I mean? And make use of them. You see? So that's why we call them Womble shops. We meant it as an endearing thing, you know what I mean? Not as in we were taking the, you know, proverbial or whatever. It's meant as an endearment to those style of shops. You know what I mean? Because in fact that's kind of what they are in a way. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you know anything about the Wombles, the Wombles of Wimbledon, like I say, and you know what they were all about, then it makes perfect sense. Anyway, I am just wombling on. Oh dear. So, right. Yep, and the wind's blowing again. See, it just catches you every now and again. There's this little, what's saying, where this breeze hits. And honestly, you know, for me, standing here now, experiencing it, it's nice light breeze, like, but when you hear it on the camera, it sounds like a flipping hurricane's blowing. You know, I just find it really annoying. Well, like I say, there's not a lot I can do about it at the moment. Like I say, maybe at some point, hopefully, I'll upgrade and maybe get an external mic, one of those ones with the fluffy or the spongy thing on it, where it's supposed to reduce that sort of thing. Right, okay, we're coming to sort of like the bottom end of the high street, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do next. So I think what I'll do is, right, I'm going to leave it here for now, and Silky, I will try and find a shop where I can perhaps go in and film, but you'll have to bear with me on that one, because like it does take a little bit of confidence sometimes to be able to do that, and I don't always feel that confident. It might not come across that way sometimes, but believe me, you know, I don't always feel that confident. So it's about whether I got the confidence up enough to be able to actually, you know, ask whatever. Right, again, the wind is blowing again, and I'm sure this is going to be really difficult for people to hear, quite possibly. So I'm going to leave it there for now. So I'll catch you guys and Silky later. See you soon. Bye for now.